From a user who lost his entire life savings trying to become a Wall Street millionaire to someone who straight up gained a staggering $6 million on their $1.5 million bet. Buckle up for WallStreetBets' coldest Christmas trades. User Elonalove3U is someone who is a frequent poster on the WallStreetBets subreddit. He started his journey asking for loans multiple times from random Reddit users, ranging from $100 all the way to $5,000. But the story gets exciting when he decides to throw $1,000 into Tesla calls right after Trump claimed the presidency. To no surprise, he soon posted his first win, going from $1,000 to $50,000 in the same week. This is where he tests his intellect and cashes out $20,000 from this recent gain. But there's no way he would have left the other half to catch dust. And on the same day, he YOLOs $30,000 into Coinbase calls with a week's expiry, proving there shall be no stop to the degeneracy this sub was about to witness. This is when his thinking was met with criticism from other users, claiming that the boat had already sailed. Elonalove3U made sure he proved them wrong, and he sure did. In just 4 days, he slams another post going from $30,000 to $350,000 on coin calls, making over 1,000% gain. Despite many of you fellow regards telling me it was a bad idea on Friday to YOLO 30,000 into Coin 300C after it ran 50% last week, I still did it. Now I find myself in a position where I can finally move out to the Wendy's dumpsters, but I'm going to hold for another day. Pray for me. Fellow regards, Valhalla or back to Wendy's. Despite making insane gains on his trade, he decided to hold on for the next day as well, in hopes that Bitcoin would go over $90K overnight. Neither his luck nor did Bitcoin side with him this time, making him lose nearly $100,000 in the blink of an eye. With $250K left, he decides to put aside $100K, with the rest ready to be gambled again like a full-on degen. He now moves on to MicroStrategy's call options, buying 200 contracts with an expiry of less than a week. Yet again, his choice of trade was laughed upon since the stock had already made a significant run weeks back. A week later, Elonalove3U arrived with another post, and this time MSTR had made him $300,000, making his total sum rise to $450,000. Long story short, in a matter of days and a roller coaster of emotions, he tanked this number all the way to $1 million, but wasn't fast enough to sell them on time, securing $800,000 at the end. Just as you thought he'd be happy turning $1,000 to near $1 million, he proved that degeneracy runs down this sub. He lost around 2/3 of his entire portfolio making bets on the same stock options repeatedly, until he was last found left with what was now $213,000 placed on MSTR calls. User vert_n_dirt rightly summed up all of our thoughts by commenting, "I get to watch someone go from nothing to $1 million back to nothing again in real time." iFiBoy2Beast is a user who also started dabbling in options trading until he experienced a life-changing event which you're about to learn about. He made his first post roughly 7 months ago, going all in on Tesla call options. At that time, the entire subreddit was buzzing about Tesla. He invested $5,000 in Tesla calls with less than a week to expiration and quickly saw a 72.44% return, turning his initial investment into nearly $9,000. However, he decided against selling early. Soon, his $3,000 gain grew to $5,000, doubling his initial investment. Other users suggested he lock in his profits, anticipating a significant drop in implied volatility after the earnings announcement. Despite this advice, he trusted his gut and held onto the options, eventually selling them 2 days before expiration for a substantial $14,000 gain. This significant win boosted his confidence, making him feel invincible. Just 2 days later, he purchased 28 Tesla call options for approximately $800. With a break-even price of $187.79, iFiBoy2Beast was eyeing a 3,000% return, or a potential $26,000 profit. Months passed without any major trades until he posted about his gambling addiction. Tried to become a Wall Street millionaire and failed miserably, took out personal loans to cover myself and lost those too. Tanked my credit score to 450 and have $80,000 in debt. I don't know what to do. Retiring from ever gambling again, and the shame and guilt is me. In a matter of months, he had gone from $150,000 to a negative balance of $10,000. Let's hope this truly marks the end of his gambling addiction. That's a wrap, folks. I hope you enjoyed WallStreetBets' coldest Christmas trades. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.